Hey guys, it's Leo Stargazer. I'm here with our daily astrological reading. Today is Friday, July 28th, and we have a couple big things happening today. The first thing that happens is that there is a waxing gibbous moon in Sagittarius today. And I'm kind of excited about that, and I'll tell you why in a second. Because the other thing that happens, there's actually two other things, all involving Mercury. Mercury will trine the North Node, which is now in Aries, and then it will move into Virgo. So it'll leave Leo and head into Virgo today. If you remember yesterday, we were talking about how Mercury was helping us understand some of the fine-tuned details of Venus in retrograde. Well, it's done that, and now it's finishing up, wants us to learn the last little bits of how our desires and passions impact our needs and how that can make us shine. And then it's going into Virgo, where it will be all about details, all about focus. So we're moving from kind of this fiery, passionate communication and engagement with intellect and how love and beauty and all of that impacts us and all of this, to a place of being like, okay, beauty in the details. Mercury wants us to focus on beauty in the details, and it'll have a lot to say about that in Virgo. But going back a little bit, I want us to not get too wrapped up in that yet, because the waxing gibbous moon is in Sagittarius is telling us that we are about to reach a full moon. The intention we set at the new moon is about to come to fruition. So think deeply about your intention today. Take those final steps. Remember earlier in the week we were talking about planting seeds and watering your garden. Well, that imagery continues today. Today you are really, really tending your garden. So you're clearing out the weeds. You are making sure that they've been getting the proper light, that the sun has been shining on them from Leo in a really beautiful way. All of those kinds of things. So making sure that those steps are taken so that over the next little period, heading towards the full moon, we are really focused on achieving the best outcomes we can, bringing what we want to bring into fruition into the most intended completion that we can. So today, the waxing gibbous moon is definitely saying, tend your garden, make sure everything's there. You'll be still checking on it, but the work will pretty much be done soon, and then we'll be able to kind of hopefully bask in the harvest. But for now, do the last little bit of work, finalize some of the details on that. Now, with Mercury still in Leo for a little bit, trining the North Node in Aries, we are really engaging with our desires, our needs, what we need, what we want to know, what we want to focus on. Mercury's last little bit in Leo with that trine to the North Node really wants us to focus on our fieriest, most passionate needs. From an intellectual perspective, though, from a communicative perspective, communicating those things, engaging with your needs, even just an inner dialogue about your needs is going to be really important, because then Mercury moves into Virgo today. And like I said, Mercury in Virgo is going to be about the details. So let fire, passion, and all of that really reign today in your conversations. Let your most intense needs really come to the forefront of your mind today, and engage in those conversations, even if it's just with yourself, about your needs. Because when Mercury moves into Virgo, the focus will shift a little bit. It's still going to be beautiful. It's still going to be intellectual. It'll just maybe be a lot less fiery and a lot more focused. And that could be really cool. So we'll see how that plays out. But that's all for today. I'll see you tomorrow.